Hello friends, welcome to the October vlog. I have started filming this vlog very late in the month. It is the 20th of October today, and that is because I have been spinning many plates this month and prepping to go to Ghana. I leave tomorrow morning. I think it's going to be another amazing experience. I'm really excited to take you along with me. Today I filmed a video, had a call about a really exciting project that I have coming up. I'm going to be hosting my first ever digital detox retreat with my friend Holly. We're also going to be having a yoga teacher with us. It's going to be in Pembrokeshire in Wales in February, and if the ticket link is live by the time this video is out, which I think it will be, I will leave it in the description box. I'm so excited to do something in community, in person, and I just had the best time on Holly's writing retreat in February, and we became friends, and folks have been asking her for a digital detox retreat, so we thought we would team up because of what I've been doing with Offline 48 for many years now. So I am very excited about that, and now it's time to pack.
We tell ourselves, and when did you tell yourself?
Hello pals, we are in Ghana. I am so excited to be back here. My flight was just very relaxed because I think Ghanaians are just pretty chilled out people, which for someone who is fairly uptight and like a little bit frantic is very good for me to be around that kind of energy. I will say that it is overwhelming and joyful to be in 28-degree heat. I've been going to bed with a hot water bottle every night for the past 2 months in the UK. Sorry, that was a mosquito, which I know all God's creatures and stuff, but like I really don't want to get a mosquito bite. It's really nice to not feel the need to go to bed with a hot water bottle tonight because it is really quite warm here, which will not surprise anyone because I am literally in Africa. I want to make sure that I have lots of time to journal and to write notes about everything that I experienced, because I did a lot of video vlogging when I was last here, but I didn't do enough journaling. It's such a privilege to be here, to be in amongst so many creative, beautiful people, and I want to really make sure that I treasure all of those moments. Also excited to wear these shorts again, honestly. I am pretty gutted that Max isn't here. I wish he was here with me. This is going to be the last time that I come to Accra without him. I have decided this. Oh, somebody just texted me. What a joy. Also, so many hangers. This is so great. I've literally been wearing my glasses like this all day because they've broken. It's not a good look. I strive to be someone who is into sustainability and actually looks good doing it. Good morning. Sunshine. Guys, I just looked outside my window and look what there is. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. What are you? Oh, bye. I'll see you later. Wow. Okay, that was an orange-headed lizard. They're quite common in Ghana, completely harmless, and they mostly eat insects. This is a very old outfit of the day today, very comfortable because I'm going to be doing some filming. My friend Paul is picking me up and we're going to go look at all the incredible work him and his team are doing, which we did a bit last time, but I didn't get the chance to make a Instagram video about it, and I really want to be telling positive stories, and this is just one of the most positive stories. After my coffee yesterday, I went to MTLL, which stands for Material Technology and Transformation Lab. It is quite honestly astonishing to see the amount of progress this organisation and the community have made over the past 6 months. When I was last here, they had started clearing the canal that runs alongside Cantamanto, which is the second-hand market. It looks so different. You can actually see the water flowing now. There are more birds in the area. It's still not where it needs to be, but it is drastically different. They've basically worked to organise local workers to ensure that they have safe and secure jobs, and they're now kind of building out the supply chain from Cantamanto. So when clothes can't be used in Cantamanto, there's now an extra part of the supply chain, which means even fewer clothes are going to waste. Also to learn more about the sorting process, to learn about the difficulties when it comes to upcycling materials that are made from blends. And then I went to spend the afternoon at the office, and we basically were planning a updated, improved auditing system for the Speak Volumes campaign, which is when we audit all the tags that we find on the beaches here. So being a part of that process was very cool. So that was yesterday, and then I went out for a delicious Ethiopian dinner at Abyssinia, which I would highly recommend if you're ever in Accra. It was so delicious. We are now in Thursday, and I have to be at the office at 9 a.m. because I'm helping the lovely Kwaku with some filming today, because we're going to be platforming all of the upcoming new designers ahead of their OWO catwalks on Sunday. Hello friends, it's Sunday and it's OWO day, and OWO is a celebration of everything Cantamanto market, secondhand, upcycled, reused, and this is my first time. I'm so excited to see it. I, of course, had to be wearing something upcycled. This is an upcycled dress that's made from actually one of this year's OWO school designers, which is super, super cool. I'm really excited to see her today. But now my challenge is that I really want to wear this Palestine scarf. It is absolutely unreal. So I was thinking I could either wear it around my shoulders like a kufiya, which would also work to protect my skin, but then it does slightly take away from the dress. So another thing I was thinking I could do is tie it in a knot. Hopefully it'll be like a potty at the back, basically. Also guys, this is so exciting. I don't know if anyone remembers the 222 veggie vegan restaurant in West London. I used to go like most weekends, and it was an everything you can eat buffet. They have a sister restaurant called MTLL in Accra, and I went last night for dinner, walked in, and the guy from 222 Veggie Vegan was there, and I was like, hey, I used to come to your restaurant all the time. And really excitingly, they're refurbing at the moment, but it's reopening probably in December before Christmas. So if you're not coming to Accra anytime soon and you can't go to MTLL, which is lovely, 222 Veggie Vegan in West London is heaven. I also am taking a tote bag, so I will have quite a lot of stuff with me: water, sun cream, cameras, etc. And this is also an upcycled bag that I got on my first trip, so this will do me nicely. So this is buffet, and this is the cinnamon porridge, pancakes, Ghanaian pancakes, watermelon, and this is my gorgeous Chloe. I just went for the most delicious brunch with Chloe, and I'm now at her place, and she's made me a shirt, and I've asked her to talk through what she's done because it's amazing.
You know, I've been working on the deconstruction of the men's dress shirt, right?
Yeah.
And so I was figuring out like a whole system of how I'm gonna be able to repeat it over and over again. And I was thinking about how it's gonna flatter the woman's body, but still give that ease, still give that structure, and also add a little bit of like edge to it.
Yeah.
So you can see that I've slimmed the shoulder a bit.
Yeah.
So this was a long sleeve before, and I cut it and I added some elastic band here to allow for droop. You know, usually like a button down goes from top to bottom. I've cut it across and, you know, just
like a little more waist.
You know?
Yeah.
And then moved the button down to the other side, like almost like the midriff has moved here a bit. And then put in a slit here to give a little bit of personality. For you especially, I did that hand stitching over here. So
like there on the hip?
On the hip there. For you, just for your body, I figured we needed a little bit of
extra
tension.
hip.
Yeah, extra hip. So I was being mindful of you.
Bless you, I love it. I can't believe you are so generous.
You. Always.
She's the best.
Always.
The best. Thank you so much. Where did you source the original shirt from?
So this is from Cantamanto. This is is it a George or a...
Is it a George? God.
It's a guide to London. I got a bunch of them, like 4 black shirts.
How long did it take you?
Before the first try, it took me a while, but now it takes me less than an hour.
Because I should say that Chloe doesn't use patterns.
No, I don't use patterns. And I didn't use patterns the first time. I just did some cutting, experimented with the silhouettes a bit, see what fits me and I feel can fit other people as well. And then I landed at a really good, repeatable pattern, hand cut pattern that I love, and I went with it. And people loved it too. My friends love it.
I love it.
My clients love it too.
I love it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's not for you, that's not for work.
Let's do it. You know the cow.
Hello, friends. I feel like this is an advert for a washing machine, but it certainly is not. Welcome to Monday morning. I woke up this morning and wrote a script and a caption for my summary video about OWO, which was yesterday. And then I sent it over to the All Foundation for approval. I've also been editing my footage. It was such an incredible day yesterday. I was so inspired by the abundance of creativity and style and ingenuity. I don't know if I've talked about this already, but Abroni Wewu means dead white man's clothes. It's a term that originated because mostly the locals assumed if there was that abundance of clothing coming into Accra, then surely it must mean that all the white people whose clothes they belong to are deceased. So it's a term that has a lot of meaning. Obviously, that is mostly understood today to not be the case, although it does apply, of course. As a charity shop worker, I know that a lot of the clothes that we receive are because people are bereaved and are doing clear outs. But it's mostly because of big fashion's oversupply, the false rhetoric and violent rhetoric that we've been sold that we're doing a good deed when we donate our clothes. And then even the thought that kind of like we're doing good for quote unquote people in Africa is something that I think was peddled by Comic Relief in a lot of ways, and the kind of very colonial charitable industrial complex. The impacts of it are just so distressing and far-reaching. We have so much work to do. I say this as a British citizen. We have so much work to do in terms of re-educating people about what it means to put an item of clothing in a recycling box or give a poor quality garment to charity. It's something that I'm thinking a lot about at the moment because I feel deeply that this education needs to happen yesterday. I also feel incredibly frustrated by brands who have all the resources and money in the world who say that they can't do more reuse and upcycle and produce less clothes overall, because the community here are doing so much with really not that many resources, and they are literally diverting so many items from landfill and from, you know, the beach. They're doing it. Like, I just feel like this is the center of sustainability, circularity, reuse, repair. This is it. And brands could learn a thing or two. So yeah, I am feeling really inspired by yesterday. It was so great just to celebrate the community and see what they're doing. There was a showcase of all of the OWO designers who are part of OWO School, the most unbelievable creations, upcycled shoes, skirts made from tote bags, corsets made from caps, and then there was also a talent contest and also a drip contest, and there was just a great sense of community and a really, really great vibe. So when I came here in March, everyone said you've got to come back for OWO, and I completely understand why they said that. I think it's a really beautiful thing to have witnessed, and I'm very, very grateful. So now I have kind of laid the foundations of my video. I've recorded the voiceover, I've gathered all the footage that I absolutely love, and now I'm going to go to Jamestown Coffee and I'm going to match my script with the footage so it's perfect. And I would ideally like to have this video out tonight, so I'm going to try and have it edited in the next couple of hours so that I can go to the office and then do some other work for the All Foundation, because I want to help the team with a couple of videos. Also, I'm representing Baller Upcycled Thrift today, which is a shirt that I got on my last trip. How cool is the back? So it's like a double shirt at the back. And the reason why I look so tired is because, yes, I was going through footage until 1 a.m. I can't stop myself when I'm by myself and I'm excited about making a video. I will stay up until 1 a.m. and I don't think that's helpful for anyone, but here we are. Hello pals, it is Tuesday, it's my penultimate day. I am currently dressed for the beach clean. I'm not as flexible as I'd like to be. I've got some shorts on basically. I've also slathered myself in sun cream. I slathered myself in sun cream. Wow. The shorts are secondhand, and then I covered up the Adidas branding with this shell patch from Spelling Mistakes Cost Lives. Adidas is the current #1 most polluting brand found washed up on the beach that we're going to visit today. And then underneath I'm wearing a Girlfriend Collective old sports bra, which is made from recycled polyester, which is actually a fabric that I would now veer away from. I actually have started working out in more kind of natural fibre clothing, which you can read about on my Substack if you want any brand recommendations. And especially learning from the MTTL team this week, it is super difficult to recycle any material that is not fully circular. So it's easier to turn a plastic bottle back into a plastic bottle, or a fishing net back into a fishing net. It's much harder to turn a plastic bottle into an item of clothing and then into another item of clothing. It's basically not going to happen. There's also like lots of kind of new research out there about how polyester is not all that great for our skin. More widely, polyester is not a fabric that folks in Cantamanto market really care to receive, because the climate is so warm here. They're really after natural fibres that keep them cool, like cotton and linen, and also crucially fibres that aren't blended. So I will continue wearing this for as long as I can. And then at the current moment, if it was completely worn, I would put it in a landfill bin. Again, controversial, I know, to be hearing that, but I have explained why I would do this for items like this on my Substack as well, and it's an essay that I'm super proud of, so I will leave that linked. It is in front of the paywall, and I'd love for you to read it. It's my last day today and I'm so gutted. I feel like this might have happened last time. As soon as I feel like I'm like really settled and just running, I leave. Today I'm going to the market with Mary and Freeheart, and I'm hoping to see my friends Baller and Freaky while I'm there. I'm wearing the same outfit as yesterday, I've just changed my t-shirt. And then I'm wearing my Ruth Leslie earrings, my standard necklaces, this upcycled tarn water bottle holder, but I'm using it as my sunglasses case from Denani. I love these shorts so much, I'm gonna really miss wearing them until next summer.
This thing is nice, but look at the zip. You see? Unless I go to repair the zip. And how is this possible? I am not an upcycler. This thing is nice. But look at the neck. Look at the way it's. Nobody will pick this. But the style is nice.
Oh wow, that light is really quite something. As you can see, I'm now back in the UK and it's taken me a couple of days to just honestly reacclimatise to the climate. I miss the warmth very much. I miss my friends very much. I miss Cantamanto very much. Before I close this vlog, I did want to show you some clothes. Firstly, I saw Chloe before I left and she very sweetly finished off this shirt for me. The shape is just so good. Black is really hard to show on camera, but hopefully you can see the shape. The way that women designers make clothes for women's bodies is chef's kiss. Okay, next I went to Cantamanto to do some filming with my friend Freeheart. We're making some videos together. I had to stop by my friends Baller and Freaky, and Baller actually means waist in Twi, so this is the guys kind of reclaiming the word waist. Not only are they the coolest guys, they always look so stylish. They take the waist that the retailers in Cantamanto can't sell and they upcycle it in incredible ways. I purchased these jeans from Baller, and at the moment my friend Keyboy doesn't have access to a sewing machine or a cutting machine or really much space, but he does have access to some dye and some scissors. So that is how he upcycled these jeans. When I put them on, all of him and his friends were like, those are the ones. So I'm really happy to have these. And then I also bought these shorts from him. They have these adorable little patches on them, dyed as well. And then they also say Baller on the back. On them, I've put one of these little key rings from Freaky. He makes key rings from upcycled offcuts. Okay, the last thing I got is a wedding anniversary present for Max, because we're coming up to our 6th wedding anniversary in like 6 days. So these are the upcycled crochet dinner mats with everything sourced from Cantamanto. And the reason why these are just so perfect is because we do already have some yellow in our kitchen, but also because my man is obsessed with hearts and they kind of look like little hearts. Obviously each one is one of a kind, so they're a little bit different, but I just think they are the sweetest little set. I know we're going to have these for life, but not only that, every time I look at them, I'm going to be reminded of the incredible women that I met who make beautiful things like this from materials that would have otherwise gone to waste, because this is from the yarn of stained and scrappy t-shirts that they upcycle in MTLL. Okay, that brings us to the end of the October vlog. Thank you so much for watching and for being here. Do make sure you check out the description box for any links and extra reading or anything I've mentioned, and I'll see you next month for the November vlog.